A couple of weeks ago, I got my brand new toy, the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I actually got a chance to use it.
On this camping trip, I have been using my brand new Osmo Pocket. This is something I was looking forward to getting and trying out. So this winter backcountry camping trip was the first chance I've got to check it out.
I am a big believer in using the right camera for the right purpose. So I film all my backcountry camping trips, and I use a variety of pieces of equipment to do that. Sometimes I use DSLRs. I use that a lot for doing our sort of interview style segments. I use sometimes my professional video cameras. I'll use GoPros. I will use my cell phone, the cell phone on the DJI mobile, Osmo Mobile, and now the Osmo Pocket. Now, one thing I do find when you're out camping, whether you're canoeing or hiking in the winter, you generally want the camera that's most convenient at the time.
What I really like about this is that it's small, and that's what I was looking for. Something small that I can just put in my pocket, especially when it's cold, like minus 20, minus 30 out. Anything that you use, it's electronic, needs to be warm. You leave it out too long in the cold, even 5 or 10 minutes, and your batteries are going to die. So this is perfect. I can take some shots, put it right back in my coat pocket where it's right against me and it keeps warm. And it's been working out really good.
This has been perfect. On this trip, which you can see behind me, most of the footage was shot with the Osmo Pocket. And just being able to have it in the case, all nice and warm, inside my jacket, just pull it out when I need it, and get going and ready to go.
For this trip, just because it has been cold and I didn't want to go through messing around with settings, most of this has just been shot on the automatic setting, and so far, from what I can see, it's been really good. I'm going to take a look at it once I start to edit, and I'll let you know what I think of the footage then. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the convenience of using the Osmo Pocket on this trip.
The quality is great. It's as good, if not better, than using your cell phone or a GoPro. Also, the audio, most of the audio in this, I used the Osmo Pocket for that. So the microphones in this, for any of the selfie type stuff that I shot with this, I used the audio straight out of this, and it wasn't bad. It's about as good as using your cell phone, because you're in a range where you're close to the microphone. Now, if you were at distance, I wouldn't use it. It wouldn't be good. If I was doing anything like that, I'd probably put a separate lav on somebody and record them separately, and then sync it up afterwards. But for the most part, for the quick, easy, pull it out and do your selfie, talk to the camera, it was fine. As long as there's no wind, you're going to be okay. A few things I did find with this. Issues that happen with this happen with other cameras as well. I found that it was searching for focus sometimes. So you would do this nice, pan across the landscape, and it should all be in focus. It's basically at infinity. But you would notice it, and you'll see it in a few of the shots. It will be in focus, and then it will go out of focus and back into focus. It's searching. It's kind of like, it feels like it's got to check to make sure it's in focus. Overall, I'm really quite impressed with this. It was great in this this trip. I'm going to be doing some more winter camping trips where I'm going to use this as well. I'm looking forward to using this in the summer, where I can, have it in the canoe and get some nice stable shots in the canoe. I did pick up some of the accessories, the little wheel. I don't know how often I'm going to use this. I do find, it would get in the way of putting it away in the case. So the convenience factor there, if you have to take it on and off, or if you're worried about your lens getting scratched because you're not using the case, it might dissuade me from using this. I did also pick up the, what else do I got here? The wireless base. That will be handy. I'd like to set the camera up and, put it on this base somewhere and do some shots where I don't have to be holding the camera. I think that would be great. And I also picked up the I guess I don't know what you'd call this, a sleeve with the mount on it. So that'll be handy. I'll be able to mount this to various things, mount it on a tripod, perhaps mount it on, I've got a new thing I'm going to do a review of as well, the Viral Light cable cam thing. So that would be a perfect mount to mount this on a cable and have it go zipping through the forest. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be trying out a few different things with the Osmo Pocket. Overall, quite impressed with the video quality, surprisingly impressed with the audio quality for what it is. I mean, you don't expect it to be amazing, but it was pretty good for what I was using it for. So yeah, so there you go. I mean, if you're out in the woods, hiking, canoeing, camping, this is perfect. You may not want to use it for every single shot, but you know, if it's convenient to use, you're going to get the shots. If you have a camera that is a pain to use because you got to pack it away, take it out, keep it warm, keep it dry, you're going to use it less. So I'm a big believer in having something that's convenient, and then you'll use it and you'll get the shots. So Osmo Pocket, I like it.